Wow. Looks like the earliest start, I think.
No, it's not starting yet. There's another 3 minutes.
And then he has to ask the practice John Wick question.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so put your mouth guards in, strap on your headgear, and tape up those knuckles. It is time to spar with John Wick. Oh, hold on, wait. That's actually not safe at all. I should have ran that by you. My bad, y'all. I feel like that's not the best idea. But I have an even better idea, an exclusive. John, this is the real deal. This is not a scrimmage. It is the big showdown. Bring out the guns, because it's time. This next question counts. So eyes on the prize, people. Here we go. Let's do this. Which country invented the thin flatbread known as a tortilla? Canada,
Mexico?
Mexico or India?
Mexico?
You know, like when I first heard about bread, I'm pretty good cook. So I've got
Okay, someone needs to shut up the answer louder because, like,
some like bread.
That wasn't positive, but it was like
whispering to Mexico doesn't help me. I'm like, I got this guy yelling at my
I
ear.
think I should just buy them.
I did.
Let's see what people are saying in the chat. Also, I want to let you know, if you guys are
No,
wondering,
this would get to the weekend quicker.
you do have to be 18 or over in the U.S. to play and registered within the U.S. to play. So in case you're wondering why you can't answer the questions, that is why. Or you didn't miss the chance to be in the game and you missed the contestant queue. It's cool. Hang out with me. Give me some energy. All right, I love y'all, and it's always good to see you guys here. Softball coach, thanks, James. You changed my life. Softball coach, you changed my life. You did. All right, but look, the answer's ready, and the answer is Mexico. So tortillas are
Yeah, we gotta get.
food, right?
We gotta start actually
I think they
Googling
should make
now.
like tortilla clothes.
About 15,000, 17,000 people got that wrong.
India has a flatbread that's like a tortilla, but it's called
That was
something
like business
else.
casual,
It's called
you know.
pizza bread.
But I also want to see what's going on in the chat. Who's in here? I feel like we have some people
In
who have
Canada.
been in here through the week.
Do they
Who's
eat
a
bread?
lemon ginger tea? I do not know nothing about John. Well, you should know something about John when you go see him on March 24th, right?
Next time,
All right,
I'm
who
going to
else
watch
in
my
here?
street
Millie,
songs.
TikTok, high tech. Yeah. Oh, Mahomes, you are so nice. You're so nice, man. You make my life better. But guess what? It's time to move on to the next question. Here we
You know
go.
why?
Ticket to Ride is a board game about which form of transport? Submarine, train, or drywall stilts?
Help here, guys.
Train.
That's what I was gonna guess.
I was going to say tiny, but
And again,
Yeah, I feel like there was no good Google
I
on
know.
positive, breathe.
Yeah, but look.
Right there.
To get to you.
Well, that looks like a train map to
You guys are
me.
doing a great job.
It's definitely not a submarine map.
Alright, and also, like, I still don't know.
isn't there a song called Ticket to Ride?
Yeah. Forgot who.
Call
It's like
back.
60s.
Got a ticket to ride. I don't know who sings it though.
Beach Boys?
Yep.
I feel like, well, they do have, like, the water sport jetpack,
I don't know.
right? The one where you can, like, fly up above the water.
Where's my mother when we need her?
Also dangerous. I don't
She left right when the question started.
Mom!
know. And I would just jetpack to the bottom.
Where'd you go?
How do I get up after that? I mean, hey,
She's not that old,
but
right?
the answer is train. And I interrupt this program for a special announcement. This message is for you, Sam Jackson. Hopefully you're watching.
But they get
Hello, snakes on the
harder
train.
each part with
Well,
like
in
each
theory.
In theory, some are easier later on.
every
We have
10
to wait for
questions.
Snakes on a Plane sequel. Come on, it's not like we've run out of snakes. And train rhymes with plane. It couldn't be any easier. Do you want me to write this?
What?
I mean,
We are
as long as
shooting
someone's
for-
writing it, because that seems like a great movie to be a part of. I am tired
say?
of these snakes.
Perhaps
on this
come
train.
near your child.
It sounds great. Come on.
Or don't.
Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat, though. Dylan Trav, I have a ticket to ride. Okay. Oh, you think like board game's too easy? Ticket to ride? Well, I've never played personally, but if you say it's easy, look.
How many people were in this one? I didn't notice the start. Was it about the same?
I hope they do
Let's
this
move
again.
on to the next question because we have 146,113 people that got those first few questions right. Hang in there. You're doing great. I'm proud of you. Now let's move on to the next question. Oh, you like my hair? I like your hair. Thank you. Here we go. What color is the screen on an Etch-a-Sketch? Pink, gray, or orange? I don't think I ever owned an Etch-a-Sketch.
Seriously?
I think the last time I saw an Etch-a-Sketch was in like Toy Story. Speaking of Toy Story, did anyone else cry like on Toy Story 3? I was like, a tear was shedding. Like my eyes were getting teary-eyed when they almost burned. Terrible.
Spoiler.
Terrible. I was in
Spoiler for the Toy Story
the whole
3
gang was
non-viewers.
together. Thank God for the aliens and their favorite claw. What else
I
would
guess they
have happened?
almost burned.
That would have been like detrimental to my mental health about my childhood. All right, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat.
It's more
Spiders
emotional
on a
than number
plane?
3.
Yo, no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. That's where I draw the line. Nope.
Spiders on a plane.
Let's move on to the answer because I'm still traumatized by you saying spiders on the plane. The answer is gray. First of all, let's get back to this spiders on a plane. What? How did you? Could you imagine like tarantulas? I have arachnophobia, so that just gave me like the heebie-jeebies, you guys. Anyway, let's move on. Who else is in the chat? What's up, Megan Mankin? We couldn't handle.
She's got arachnophobia in capital letters.
So I don't think we can handle jetpacks. You know, you're right. Okay, fair enough. You look so good in the suit. Thank you, sports are the best too. I appreciate the kind words.
I can never get a
You want
coin.
this suit? Well, you can have this suit, maybe. I mean, how much you want
Must
to
be
pay?
nice.
You know? Alright, let's move on to the next question. I know you guys are ready to go, so let's do it. Writer Mark Twain is from which country? United States, Ireland, or Italy?
American. He's American.
United States.
Mark Twain was a rapper before he was an author. Like, who's your favorite rapper these days? I mean, there's Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Jay-Z.
They're definitely harder than yesterday, yeah.
I mean, P. Diddy, Will Smith,
They probably don't
Queen
want it to go to
Latifah. It goes
40.
on and on. I mean, Kim. Who are some of your favorite rappers? Let me know who you would love to meet. I would never, ever in my life go against a rap battle against anybody. I'm not good at rapping like that, you know? I can rhyme
You're not good at
sometimes,
hosting either.
but that's as far as it's gonna go. Alright?
Oh, that's
Alright,
not
you
good.
guys, let's see who.
Tire go down
Possums on
first,
the
or
train?
that a,
Possums on a train.
or is that what
sounds
happened with the
musical.
effect of hitting the
Like,
wall?
they're just gonna freeze, and everyone's gonna like get home safely. Anyway, the answer is United States. So back in the day, Mark Twain's novels and essays made him one of the biggest celebrities in the world.
Oof.
But he wasn't. He
That
was
knocked a
easily
lot out.
fooled by wild claims because and ended up losing almost all of his profits. And guess what? His wife's inheritance on bad investments. This is my personal note to you. Make sure you understand who you're marrying because if you're gonna lose my inheritance, oh my God! Like, but look, luckily for you, he made it back. He made it all back on his tour. So I guess it goes both ways. But let's move on to the next question. All right, here we go. What is Mario's occupation in the Super Mario Brothers video game?
Plumber.
Soldier, spy, or plumber?
That soldier.
First of all, Mario had a job. I have never seen that guy work a day in my life. He's always like saving Princess Peach. And if you ask me, she's very needy. She's always in some type of trouble. Stay home, Princess Peach. Stay home. Like, which princesses were actually self-reliant, I think, is the one from Untangled. Yeah, she was self-reliant. She just used her hair, went down, went back up. She was great. She was fine. Who else was like self-reliant? You know, well, not self-reliant. I guess really like. Who else? I think Beauty and the Beast. She was fine. She just needed somewhere to stay because it was raining really bad. But I think she overstayed her welcome, if you ask me. Well, let's move on because the answer is plumber. Did you know that there's actually a holiday called National Hug a Plumber Day? If you're a plumber, you're welcome. I'm advocating for you guys to get those free hugs. It is April 25th, so mark your calendars. And I agree, plumbers, need love, but going in for a hug when someone is snaking your toilet is kind of gross. First of all, when I was growing up, I had no idea that 611 is that like plumber, the plumber repair number, right? 411 is like, I'll tell you the 411, but the 611, that's plumber repair, I think. That's what I learned. Anyway, moving on. Let's move on to the next question because 81,481 of you guys are still in the game, hanging on. And we're at question 6. I'm proud of you. You are doing well. Breathe in with me, breathe out, let the anxiety go. You got this, shake it off, okay? Let's do this. Next question. Which term means to knock down all the pins with one bowling ball?
We're not bowlers in this family.
I know you guys love me talking, but
can't do
I
any
see
of
what's
those.
happening in the comments in the meantime, all right? James on a plane. That movie, I can definitely get.
They could have at least put Spare up there. I mean, put other bowling terms in there.
Oh yeah, it's
They
actually
probably
like
didn't
winner
know,
takes all.
actually.
Sterling Simpin Mario was also a doctor. Mario was not a doctor. What game are you playing? Are we talking about the same Mario? Like, you know, anyway. Oh, there's a game called Dr. Mario. He was a doctor. Look, Mario is a well-versatile and many
Dr.
professions
Mario
in
was
life.
really old.
But spends his time rescuing people, okay? Anyway, the
90s,
answer to
early
the last
90s.
question is strike. Now, when I get a strike, everyone gets mad at me. I feel like the first time I
Yeah,
played,
yeah.
I went bowling. I actually bowled, but I didn't know you're not supposed to cross the cart that's like really slippery. Tongue twister, slippery. And guess what?
I don't even
Went up
know
like this.
how you eat them.
I saw the ceiling.
I'm gonna
So,
guess.
you know how that went. Never played again in my life. Win some, you lose some. Alright, Skylar Craig, thoughts on cold pasta? It's actually not that bad. I mean, like chicken salad pasta? That's fine. I don't have anything, I guess, thing about that. I mean,
Yep.
It sounds healthy to me, except for the carbs, which I don't do very often of. But anyway, let's move on to
That should have been the first
question.
question.
Because I know you guys are doing so well. Let's do this. Here we go. Singer Fergie was a member of which group?
Black Eyed Peas.
Black Eyed Peas or TLC?
My dad loves Black Eyed
Now look, I just formed a supergroup with me, Beyonce, Rihanna, and Adele. First of all, I'm leading, and we've sold out our world tour. And first of all, is Rihanna still going on tour? I heard rumors about this, but she's also pregnant, so I feel like this isn't happening anymore. All right, it's just like always like a roller coaster with her. Is it gonna happen? Is it not gonna happen?
Lakers came back from 27 points down to win.
Stay on topic for very long.
Because she does not want to perform anymore, as we can tell.
What?
Super Bowl, the Rihanna concert.
They came back from a 27-point deficit to win.
Our vocal
To the-
range is too powerful.
Did they take
Okay?
LeBron James out?
James, you need a
Well, he was
first
limping
class
after
on
the game was
plane with
over,
the
man.
suit. Y'all are so nice today. Like, what is it? Is it a Sunday? Y'all are just really
Oh,
making my head big today.
Sunday.
Well, let's move on because the answer to
What'd
this
you say?
question is Black Eyed Peas. Now, hard to believe this, y'all, but their hit song, My Humps, was released almost 20 years ago. I mean, not that I would know, because I'm
Leading into Niagara
Gen
Falls,
Z,
yeah.
and I'm like, my early 20s, so I wouldn't, I was born when that came out, so. But it sounds like it would be a good song, and whenever that came out, it was pumping,
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see what's happening in the
Let's do it
comments. What's my go-to
Monday,
snack?
but-
That person, Angel, asked. Chocolate-covered almonds are my go-to snack lately. They curb my hunger, but they have to be dark chocolate. Don't do the white chocolate, the milk chocolate. No, that's when you get unhealthy.
Yeah.
Dark chocolate still is kind of healthy in a way. Don't quote me on this, but hey, But let's move on to the next question. All right, because the 4,161 of you guys have made it still, and we're doing so well. I'm proud of you. Let's do this. What can the Duolingo website and app help you learn?
Languages.
Science, art, or languages?
Languages.
Duolingo. I mean, anyway, many consider the first app to be like Game Snake, like the early iPods also
What are
had
you learning?
built-in games like Solitaire and Brick. To this day, I still don't know how to play that game. I just always pressed it because I was bored. You know when you play on your mom's phone, you're like,
I was gonna say,
games
can
and
you
you
say a
have,
sentence
like,
of Japanese
that game
for
to
me?
play. Yeah, I don't
Hello,
know.
how are you?
You gotta stay positive, yeah.
Hello?
Positive energy in here. I mean, who has time for the
Hi?
negative energy? Nobody.
Your name?
It's not worth it. Let's keep our days high. Let's
400 some
keep-
days, do you know like a single word in Japanese?
Read it. Oh no.
Let's keep our
What happened? Mine froze. Okay.
on a good note, alright?
Only
Good
be
week
able
to
to
come.
learn a
But
language for
anyway,
400
the
some
answer
days
to that
and
last
not know a
question
single word of it.
is languages.
I don't like what's happening here.
Yeah, I don't either.
Let's see how many people got that one right. Okay, so we have 70.
Oh no.
Oh, it's hot now for other people too.
2,822.
Lagging.
But I want to see what you guys have been saying in the chat. Amy M. Love pineapple. So, you love pineapple on pizza and with jalapenos. That sounds good. It sounds like a lot of,
I think I'm a chocolate
flavors
covered
going on
pie.
if you ask me. Sweet and spicy. Actually, that sounds really good, Amy. We need to have a talk, because that sounds great.
Yeah, that does not belong in
Alright,
pizza.
chat, what else is going on? Let me know in the chat,
It needs to
alright?
stop there.
What's my workout routine? So lately, it's been Pilates. I've reached a plateau with a lot of the workouts I was doing. I've done like a lot of HIIT stuff, but Pilates has been really challenging.
I almost just hit clip on
It
this.
made me realize I have muscles that I didn't know that I had, and places I didn't know I had those muscles at. So I highly recommend if you reach a plateau in life, try Pilates, and you will realize that you were doing the wrong workouts this entire time.
I'll take your time
Well,
out
let's
there.
move on to the next question, because I know you guys are getting ready to go and hype, and it's getting spicy. All right, here we go. Grey's Anatomy is set in which sort of building?
Hospital, right? Yeah.
Or space station? Now, there comes a time when we all have to learn about anatomy, which you can
What?
learn about by
I was
picking up
being.
a copy
I
of the
love
book.
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy spelled with
see
an
that.
A. Speaking of gray, do you guys spell gray with like an A or E? I think
Like
it depends
cry
on what you're
over
talking
it?
about, if you ask me. I've always wondered
Yes,
this, and I feel
if
like
I
people
watch
still
Grey's
to this day
Anatomy, like,
have
straight
this like
through,
back and
I'll
forth
cry.
misunderstanding
Not every
about
episode, but like every
spelling.
couple of
I think
episodes.
it depends on if you're talking
Like,
about the
bawl my
color
eyes out.
or if something itself is gray, right?
Why?
Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat.
Why?
Blow it up, because I feel like we
Why?
need to figure this out together, all be on the same page, and
Because
leave
I
here with
relate
one
to
more
the
knowledge
nurses
about the
and
color
doctors
and the
on
spelling
the
of
show
gray.
and their plight
Alright,
and
and
all
also, if you
romantic
didn't
comedy
know this,
aspects.
there are still 71,000 people, 635 of you guys in the game. I'm proud of you. You're doing so well. And if you were watching TV, you would know
That's about
this
it.
show, and you know the answer to this question. All right, you guys. The answer to that last one is
We're not
hospital.
knocking that many people off anymore.
So
It's
one
not
of
good.
Grey's Anatomy was one of my favorite shows of all time.
I don't care
talk
that
about emotional
since
roller
question
coaster.
4 they
I'm not
knocked
one
they
that
knocked
loves
off
to
so
cry.
many people, and then
But is something about this show. All the characters from Meredith Grey to Dr. Bailey, my favorite of all. She was a real one, and she's still in it. I mean, it's on like season 14 now. I've
Try
watched these
17,
people
honey.
age. I mean, they haven't watched me age because they can't see me unless you're playing. Which anyway, I love your show. Let me on. Just have me as like one of the patients. Y'all say way too many big medical terms. I can't do that. I'm sorry. But anyway, that would be great. Let's see what people are saying in the chat. I also want to let you guys know, if you didn't know this already, all right, the reason why you cannot play if you're having issues is that you do have to be 18 or older within the U.S. and registered to play within the U.S., all right? Also, the queue may have been cut off if you came in the chat late, in the game late, so that's also why. But that doesn't mean you can't stick around, enjoy the show, and have a good time. All right, eat some chips, pop some guacamole, and share with me when I'm done, all right? But let's move on because we're ready for the next question. All right, here we go. What was the name of the series of vampire books by Stephanie Meyer?
Twilight.
Midnight, Dusk, or Twilight? That seems like a very cushy gig, Like, yeah, I went there. I mean, what are you gonna do about it? Like, turn into a bat and fly around with me?
Those other two options.
Come on, I'd rather be like a werewolf or something.
It should have been like
Actually, no,
Vampire
they were
Diaries or
every
something
movie,
else,
and I feel
you know?
like that's way too much money being spent. Unless I'm sponsored by like Zara or something, by all means, I could werewolf my life away. But let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. All right, Andrea Crawford, I graduate with my master's in 2 months. Yo, Andrea, congratulations. That is amazing. Hopefully you're winning. With all these master knowledge, hopefully you're still in the game. All right. Karen G, do you watch anime? The only anime I watched was Attack on Titans. But anyway, the answer is Twilight. So if you guys didn't know this, author Stephanie Meyer was inspired to write the Twilight series after a dream she had in 2003 about a vampire who fell in love with a human girl but also wanted her blood. This sounds, I guess it is Twilight, yeah. Although she had very little writing experience, she took this dream and
Not
cranked
that
out
much.
the first draft of a novel in 3 months. I feel like we all have dreams where we come up with these amazing ideas, but guess what? You actually have to do the idea for it to come to life, you guys. It came to you for a reason, all right? Just sit down, make it happen. Life is short. Life is long. Don't forget that. Life is long. I want to change that saying. Life isn't short. Life is long. See, look at that. It's even
No,
better.
life is short. My days in school are
Let's see what
long.
you guys are saying in the comments as well. But I want to let you know we're going to move on to the next question.
Life is short. This video is long.
And there are 69,416 of you guys still in the game. Okay, let's do this. Which animals were hungry and ate plastic balls in a 70s
Hippo.
game? Hippos?
Hungry hippos?
Or
Hungry,
zebras?
hungry hippo.
Hungry hippo.
Goes without saying, but I feel like I have to say it anyway. Do not feed any animals plastic balls. Even if it's the 70s, plastic is not food,
What?
okay? First of all, y'all should barely even have plastic
I
in your
missed
house.
it.
Change out your plastic for glassware. Like,
Oh.
it's not good for the earth.
To be
It's not
fair,
good for your
she's on
body.
like a
Get rid of it.
dessert
It doesn't need to be anywhere near us.
Yeah,
I
but
feel
she's
like we
not
need to
eating
phase
them.
out of plastic. I mean, come on. There's so many other things we can use.
Well,
But I do want to see what you guys have been saying in the chat.
if you
Who
eat them
said,
fast
what is
enough,
your
the
favorite
calories
ice
don't
cream
count.
flavor? Oh, that's dulce de leche.
Maybe the other, the one calories will overlap the other one quick enough they won't
To be honest.
recognize each other.
But guess what? The
Yeah.
answer to the last question is
Well, all those desserts out there, calorie-wise,
hungry
probably add up
hippos,
to
you
like
guys.
a
If
quarter
you
of
didn't know
a
this, I'm gonna tell
cheesecake
you now.
slice from
Alright, I know
Cheesecake
you guys love when I
Factory.
talk, so I'm talking up for you. Hungry Hippos was produced by Hasbro in 1978 and features 4 players mindlessly smashing down on plastic levers to make their hippo eat tiny plastic balls. I think most recently I saw like a TikTok about the human form like of that game where they literally have someone by their feet and on the floor. I don't know if they have like a sheet or something, but they push them on and you have to like grasp all like the balls with your
Stiff.
hands. It sounds like a fun game to play on like a cabin or like a ski trip, you know? Look, if you didn't know this now, go ahead, try it out. Let me know how it is and comment on the videos. I want to see it. I want to see the videos about you guys playing the human life form of Hungry
I
Hippos
missed it.
because that sounds kind of fun.
This
Well,
guy's
let's
an
move on to
idiot.
the next question. All right, and this is a video question. Let's take a look.
Tamagotchi. Yeah. I just saw an ad for these.
So, this toy originated from which country? Japan, United States, or France?
What is it?
Yeah, so
Japan.
this
I didn't even know there was a video. That was the video?
was one of the most popular toys in the late 90s. I
No.
remember this. No, I don't remember this game.
I didn't know
Gen
that
Z.
was the video. I didn't know what the heck I was
Yeah,
looking
in
at.
this game. The main objective was to take care of a tiny digital animal for
I
as long as you can.
So a video class, I thought that was like a thing leading up to what the video was gonna be.
Yeah, I know, me
And let it go into the trash.
You guys have one?
But anyway, now I don't know about
I don't know. I didn't think that was the video, but
No,
Get to, like,
you're not alone. I'm like,
Okay.
oh, they're leading up to what the video's gonna be. Let's ask the question.
GTA, which I haven't played it ever. But the new ones look so like real.
I was-
Like
didn't it say
real.
toy? That didn't look like no
Crazy.
toy.
They're doing a great
It
job.
is.
It's
It's
like
like a
getting
little
more and more.
Tamagotchi.
They should have GTA for
It was a-
Little pet ones, and you had to.
GTA for
version of that?
Tamagotchi or
That would be
GTA for
pretty
animals?
intense. But let's move on to the answer.
I think we saw something
which
different or
is
something. I don't know.
Japan. Tamagotchi pets
No, my
originated
computer's
in
gonna die.
Japan, you guys. So compared to the U.S., Japan has an extremely
get it.
different culture.
I'm
For
gonna get it
example, like,
after
did you
this
know
question.
that in Japan, slurping your noodles is considered polite? It's true. That means like it was so good. I actually learned that when I was like, I don't know, in like 6th grade for some reason. It was on a test. But you know what? I would have got them. Slim Shady is an
Eminem.
alternative name for which rap artist?
I didn't even see the choices yet.
Or Eminem. It's an anemone. Was that from Nemo? Where like with that one kid, that was like the cutest scene. I feel like everybody still remembers from this day. Slim Shady is also the alter ego of one of those famous rappers. I hope that you guys know this. I don't know. I'm not gonna say too much because I don't want to give away the answer. But I also want to see what you guys are saying in the chat. User 514070. First of all, I need you to create a real name because it sounds like you just gave up and allowed it to give you whatever. What's your zodiac sign? I'm a Cancer. Yeah. Woo, go Cancers. Anyway, but let's move on to the answer, which is Eminem. Yeah. So another name for Eminem is Slim Shady. Do y'all remember him in Green Mile? Wait, was that Green
8 Mile, not Green Mile.
My God.
God, is it?
The one who won the Oscar in Moonlight. In Moonlight, yeah. But 8 Mile was really good. That was like one of the classics. If you haven't seen that, definitely watch that tonight if you have some time on your hands. It's worth it. It was a great movie. But guess what? Let's move on. Because the next question is ready. And this is a video question.
I know.
Let's take a look.
Question again.
Uh-oh.
I'm supposed to know what I'm...
Alright, you guys. Which word describes the style of light fixture in this video? And
You
is
gotta
it
be kidding me.
elegant
I
or
think it's
pendant?
elegant, right?
Oh, this one is a tough one. This one would have got me.
I'll go with that.
See what you guys are
Pen.
saying in the comments too.
Oh,
So we
that
can
is
keep the
not
chat
what I
going.
went with.
I don't want to distract you guys too much. 'Cause I want you
The
guys to
top
win.
one that I can't
Okay.
pronounce.
Alright,
Yeah.
GI Pain, what do you use for
for that
conditioning?
title.
You know, Chesame? I think Chesame is what I use. That
Oh,
blue
it's not.
one.
Okay, so
Anyway,
one of us will
that's-
still
I mean,
be in it.
I'll
at the
put
very
it down,
least.
shit.
She
Alright,
picked the
James,
first one.
Smods, proud
Nobody.
But it's not that.
Millennials unite. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm a Gen Z, so you guys unite somewhere else. Alright, but let's move on because the answer to that last question is pendant.
It was.
But I want to see how many people are
A
out.
lot of you. Like,
Damn.
30,000 of you guys didn't know that one, and I'm so sorry. I feel your pain. Don't throw your phone at the screen, and also don't hurt me. Don't send me no negative messages.
I'm not joking.
I did not make these questions, okay? I'm proud of you for doing so well. You guys are real smart. That would have got me out too. All right, I'm right here with you. It's okay. But 28,379 are still in the game. I know you guys are like, oh, if you guessed, you guessed right. Trust your gut sometimes. Don't trust your heart. It will lead you
All right,
to the wrong
well,
place. Been
yeah.
there, done that. Learn my
I
lesson.
mean, we probably could make it home by the time
But
9 o'clock.
Let's move on to the next question.
To race,
alright?
so I can
You guys
race.
are doing well. I'm proud of you. Let's do this. The Solheim Cup is a women's competition in which sport? Tennis, golf, or diving?
Solim Cup.
This is getting harder, huh?
That's tennis. It's definitely, it's not golf.
Let me roll up my sleeves, y'all, because I don't know. I guess I can't roll it up because it's a suit. But anyway. The Solheim Cup sounds pretty sweet, but did you know what? Like, I like to see the Solheim Cup. Actually, I want to see what you guys are saying in the comment. All right, James, proud millennials unite.
Look at the sunset.
Yeah, I'm proud of y'all. I hang milk duds from my chandelier. Do you have ants in your house? I feel like that would attract ants. No? Hey, I mean, whatever floats your boat is your house. But I do want to let you know that the answer is ready, and the answer is golf.
It was golf.
Also,
You know, I almost
Really
said,
wanted
like,
to
it wasn't their
avoid
answer
controversy
yesterday,
on this
but-
show.
Geez, there's only 14,000 left now. All of a sudden, it was
We're gonna have to get into it like a bit
16.
here, right? This is a real question. Answer correctly if you know it. Is
Know
golf
that.
a Scottish or Dutch
They definitely
game?
need to watch it.
Let me know in the chat. Let's chat it up about